You know what I haven't done in a long time? A good old Cookup video. So in this video I'm just gonna make some music, maybe a beat, maybe a sample, and you can watch. So yeah, let's go. But before we get started, let me tell you about the sponsor of this video, which is Myxt. Myxt is a different kind of streaming platform where artists can really connect with their fans. On that platform, your fans can get access to exclusive content that can be music, videos, photos, behind the scenes stuff, pretty much anything you want to upload there. And your fans can simply unlock that catalog by paying $1. So it's honestly just a great idea for both sides. The fans can get access to their favorite artists for a very cheap price, and the artists can build a stronger connection to their fan base and of course also get paid. There's also a chat function so you can get a really personal connection with your fans. Myxt also has a discover page, so as an artist you can be discovered organically. And of course I have a profile on there as well. I thought it could be pretty cool to upload like unfinished projects and beat and sample ideas, so you guys can download that and kinda collaborate with me. And of course whatever we make in this video will be on my page as well. So if the concept sounds cool to you, you can check out Myxt. Everything is in the description. Thanks a lot Myxt for sponsoring this video. But now let's get started. Lately I've been having kind of a hard time to start beats from scratch, because it always kind of feels like I'm starting with the same chords and making the same thing over and over again. So to fight that a bit and get some inspiration, I want to start a bit differently. I think I'm just gonna grab my guitar, play in some random stuff, and then I'm gonna put lots of effects on it to get some cool textures and see if I can find something that inspires me. So I'm just gonna record some random stuff, no metronome, no guidelines or anything. Okay, so that was the most random shit ever, but let's see if we can turn it into something cool. I always like to act like I can afford crazy guitar pedals by just clicking through Portal presets. We'll just use Addison to record everything. So now let's see what parts we can pick to puzzle something together. Kinda like this part. This is pretty cool as well, that little... That's kind of hard. Let's maybe put halftime on this so it's a bit less annoying. Okay, so now we have these layers. Which sound really interesting already. So let's do the good old bass test. If it sounds good with the bass, we can definitely work with it. So by starting a bit differently, we have something very interesting now. And now we can go back to being a bit more basic and adding more normal stuff. In Analog Lab, I've been really enjoying these lo-fi keys. Like these, for example, sound really cool. That's kind of hard. That's crazy. Maybe switch this up a bit. Sure, why not? Let's clean these first layers up a bit. See, we can take all that low end out. This layer has to be really spacey. I really like that we're staying on this one bass note. It really gives it that tension. Let's see if we can find like a pad or something. I'm just gonna play that in and then we'll process it a bit. I guess we'll just cut the lows out. I want this pad to sound really gritty, and what I've really been enjoying lately is recording it into my tape recorder. So first of all, when I record it back into FL, we have this more gritty, old sounding texture to it with the tape hiss and a bit of saturation. But also when I hit this rewind button when it's playing, it will stop, but you'll hear a little bit of like the tape stop effect. And with that we can add a really interesting pitch wobble to it. So before the tape recorder it sounded like this. And after. Just has a lot more character, I think. So we have this more atmospheric section now. And then this section has a bit more bounce. And for a switch up, I think we can add like a proper chord progression and make everything a bit more melodic. Something like that could be cool. I suck at playing, but we can always fix that in the piano roll. Let's add the bass with this. So this is all really cool. I think now we just have to polish it a bit and make it all make sense together. I think especially for this part I want to add some percussion and some texture. Let's take the drum fill from this, maybe the beginning from this. And then for this I kind of want a lead that kind of leads into the next part. Something like that is pretty cool. Some vocals could also be cool for that part. Maybe this works. Not really. That's pretty cool. That's really cool actually, what the f. I really like that. Like the low octave is too low and the high octave is too high. Maybe we pitch the entire sample. Maybe like plus 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How does that sound? Maybe some more vocal layers. That can work, but we gotta turn it down a lot. Okay, let's also pitch the rest. I hope it'll sound good pitched up. Now I really like this part, but I feel like the first two parts need more work. Let's route all these to a new channel and see if we can make it a bit more atmospheric maybe. Maybe layer this taped pad with the original pad. Or maybe even switch this pad sound into something a bit softer, I guess. We can remove these top notes. That's already much better. Now we still have all the texture, but it all sounds a bit more like clean, I guess. And it all makes more sense together. Now when we add the bass, it should work. Yeah, I still really love this little key sound right here. Yeah, now I really like it. As you could see, we didn't really change anything at all. I just tweaked a few stuff to make everything make more sense when it's playing together. So lately I've been really learning to keep my stuff simple, and instead of stacking melody over melody, I'm really trying to put effort into every single layer and make every detail perfect. And I feel like that's really what gives samples and beats that really professional, almost luxurious kind of sound when it's all so simple and works together perfectly, but you can tell that every element has something unique and is there for a purpose. At least that's what I've been trying to focus on lately. So yeah, let's finish this up. Actually, we could introduce a bit more high end again here for this tape layer. We're gonna need a bit of sidechain right here because this first hit is pretty bassy. Let's make this very simple and just let the notes fade in. By the way, all these little accents, perk loops and stuff, like this kind of stuff. Also these vocals here. I made all of them myself, and if you want these, they will all be available in my Lucid Weekly subscription. Link to that is in the description if you want to check it out. These little parts are a bit too loud, so I'll just turn them down manually. I kinda wanna add some delay on these keys, but only for the switch up. And for this part, maybe we can bring in some pauses. Have a little break here as well. We could even do this. This is kind of cool. Alright, I think this is done. It turned out really nice. As you can tell, I was kind of struggling a bit to make everything work, but I think it was definitely worth it. So here's the full sample. Thanks so much for watching. I will be uploading the full sample with all the stems to Myxt, so you can flip it, make some cool beats with it, and feel free to send me whatever you make with it. I'd love to check it out. Thanks again Myxt for sponsoring this video. Also go check out my Lucid Weekly subscription if you want cool sounds. And yeah, thanks for watching.